Let's take a look today at how multiplayer is coming along. It's a big job, but we've been making good progress on it, and so today I'm going to show some snippets from a testing session we did this week. Mikko, our multiplayer developer, has been working on some refinements to the movement algorithm, which is one of the biggest parts of multiplayer to manage lag and prediction and estimation and interpolation to get everybody's movements to match up. It's a bit of a moving target because meanwhile Tommi has basically rewritten the physics and collision code for all animals to make that much more robust, partly on the odd obstacles in Lost River as well as for the more complicated rocks that are coming in Slough Creek. Okay, I'm in.
Yeah, I can see you.
Where are you? Did you move? Oh, you moved away? Okay.
I moved a few meters away from the rock.
Okay. So if I don't move away, if I move back to where I was, wolves won't spawn on top of each other.
Yeah, it's...
It's me.
Yeah, that was funny. When you spawned in, you were about a meter above the rock, but right on the edge, and you were facing the other way, and you rotated 180 degrees, and then moved down to the ground on the terrain.
Yeah, that's an artifact of how the spawning works. The host initially creates the client wolf at the default position, but then control of the wolf is handed over to the client that owns it, and it won't move until that client has finished loading the scene and is ready to process updates and physics.
This is not really a great spawning location for multiplayer. We should probably have a special one that's not on this narrow rock. Okay, here we are. On the left there, that's Tommi. He's our systems designer and lead software developer. He's Finnish but lives in Berlin. And then in back there is our Unity developer, Andre. He's from Brazil and does a huge variety of work on the project, from building and maintaining all those secondary systems that fill out the richness of the world. And on the right is Mikko. He's also Finnish and lives outside Helsinki. And he took over multiplayer last year and periodically dives into the IK, or inverse kinematics stuff, to fix that up. And in front there is me, Dave.
It will correct the position to that.
Would you expect that to cause several meters of sideways movement every time someone moves? Because I see that with the...
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of this. I remember this from last time. So here's what's going on. This is a nice visualization that Mikko came up with. This shows how the game determines the movement of another player's wolf in your game. The yellow markers show the data that's sent by the owner of that other wolf. The red markers show the lag compensation, taking lag into account. Where should that wolf actually be in the game space? And finally, the pink markers are how the game actually moves that wolf, smoothing out that rough path. That smoothing incorporates some movement prediction and some other things, and that affects how quickly it responds to this sharp turn. So here's when the wolf is trotting, moving about 4 meters per second, so not too fast. And all these markers line up pretty well. But the problem is when the wolf is galloping and running 15 meters per second or so, that's 30 some miles per hour, and you can see the deviation becomes quite significant. So Mikko worked on this some more and improved this a great deal. As you can see here, they align much better, but this introduced some new issues with that lateral kind of sliding. So it needs further refinement to sync position, orientation, velocity, account for network lag, all without sending too much data over the network. Oh, I guess we could try the chat. Okay. It works. So the frame rate's pretty bad here. Again, between Tommi's work on the physics code and Mikko's work on the multiplayer code, things weren't in sync, and so there's actually a bug here which is trying to move an animal very high off the ground. Millions of meters here. It's actually reaching billions of meters off the ground. And we have a big open world, but it's not that big. So that's progressively slowing things down, gets increasingly dramatic.
Makes the Skype...
Whoa! Rain, you just took a little fly. Did you leap? Did you just jump?
Yes.
You went up about 5 meters.
Yeah, that's probably the glitch I mentioned about steep slopes. The grounding with the new physics code doesn't seem to quite work properly for remote animals when very steep slopes are involved.
Okay.
I didn't yet have time to dig into it and figure out exactly where it goes wrong.
Okay. How many are we? Are we all biting a leg?
I was
No.
biting the neck a minute ago.
No, Mikko wasn't doing it.
I was quite decided, but because of the position where I started from, my wolf sort of overlapped with the elk.
I'm not getting a bite cursor. There it is.
Yes.
Okay. There's a flicker there when it switched to the carcass.
Yeah, I know. That's true. It's probably because the elk might not. Could it? I don't actually know. Why would it be a flicker?
Yeah.
Mikko, the elk should be perfectly synced positionally before it dies, right? Because it's not moving.
Yes.
Did everybody see the elk turn gory as soon as I had a bite?
Yes.
No? I haven't seen
good.
anything.
So as you can see, things are definitely coming along, but there's still plenty of bugs and refinements to do just to get the basic multiplayer game working as well as the single player game works. We know that you all have lots of ideas on how to improve and enhance and add features and fun stuff to multiplayer, and we have a lot of that on our list already. If you've got ideas, you can post them below. We will be focusing mainly on recreating the kinds of multiplayer sessions that we have in the old game, hunting together. We'll have territory acquisition, raising pups together. Eventually, we do want to do player versus player or pack versus pack. That will be in the Tower Fall episode that will follow Slough Creek. If you're curious about the technical challenges that Mikko's been working on, be sure to read the text below the video here, where he talks about some of them.
But we should sleep first. I'm very tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. What happened? So this is set up so if we all sleep, then time accelerates?
I guess.
There we go. Nice. Oh, look at this, all sleeping together. Oh, this is so cute.
Oh, woke up.